Imagine this. One day without warning, your entire life begins to shift. Not because of a job, not because of a tragedy, but because of a soul. A person who walks into your life or back into it, and somehow, without even trying, they awaken the deepest parts of you. Suddenly you're dreaming of stars, hearing their name in the wind, seeing their face in strangers. The world starts whispering, "You've met your twin flame, and nothing will ever be the same again." The twin flame journey is not just a romantic adventure. It is a divine soul assignment. It is one of the rarest, most intense, and spiritually activating bonds you can experience on this earth. You may not even believe in these things until it happens to you. But when your twin flame appears, whether in a fleeting encounter, an instant attraction, or a second chance after years apart, your soul knows. It recognizes them, remembers them, and begins to awaken. This is not something you can force or fabricate. It's written in energy, etched into your soul contract. And once it starts, life takes a different rhythm. The universe begins to show you signs. You change from the inside out. So how do you really know this connection is not just intense, but destined? Let's walk through 5 of the most supernatural signs that you've truly met your twin flame, and why that sacred meeting instantly begins your awakening. A sudden or accelerated spiritual awakening. Meeting your true twin flame is like a spiritual lightning strike to the soul. Even if you had no interest in spirituality before, suddenly you find yourself drawn to meditation, journaling, energy healing, astrology, tarot, or soul purpose teachings. And if you were already on a spiritual path, you'll find everything intensifies. This awakening often happens in 3 waves. Before meeting, you might feel restless or unsatisfied with life. You sense a major shift is coming. You start dreaming about someone you've never met. You begin shedding old patterns and beliefs, as if preparing your soul to receive them. At the first encounter, time stops. Eye contact feels like a portal. You sense energy around you that's hard to describe. Many report feeling dizzy, euphoric, or overwhelmed after just being near their twin. After separation or reconnection, the awakening deepens. You may begin receiving downloads from spirit. You may feel the call to create, write, move to a new city, or change your entire life. You become aware that you are on a mission. It's as if your soul says, "Wake up. Everything until now was preparation. Your real path starts here." And once your soul wakes up, the universe wastes no time. Suddenly it starts sending you signs, loud, magical, and often too powerful to ignore. Signs and synchronicities flood your life. One of the most undeniable signs of the twin flame path is the explosion of synchronicities that seem to follow you everywhere. They're not subtle, they're loud, magical, and sometimes eerie. The universe starts speaking in symbols. You might see repeating numbers, 1111, 222, 717, 555, especially around thoughts of your twin. Their name, on street signs, in songs, online, on random papers, even in books you pick up. Lookalikes. You start seeing people who look like them or remind you of them everywhere. Animals and elements. Butterflies, birds, feathers, rainbows, or a sudden change in wind when you think of them. Songs and lyrics. Music becomes a divine messenger. A random shuffle may play your song or one that perfectly matches your situation. Dreams and visions. You may have shared dreams, precognitive dreams, or even received telepathic messages while sleeping. These signs often happen in clusters and always leave you with a deep inner knowing. This is not a coincidence. Something greater is guiding me. But even more than the signs outside of you, you begin to feel them inside. Because one of the most mysterious parts of this journey is that no matter how far they are, their energy never truly leaves. You feel them everywhere, even when apart. One of the strangest and most beautiful experiences in the twin flame journey is the energetic presence of your twin, even when they are not physically near. You may feel them lying beside you, hear their voice in your mind, sense their emotions as if they are your own. This is because your connection exists on the soul level, not just the physical plane. Your energy bodies are intertwined. You are literally tuned into each other. This can show up as a sudden wave of sadness or joy with no explanation, because you're feeling it. Feeling warm, tingling sensations in your heart or crown chakra, knowing when they're thinking of you, even from thousands of miles away. A strange energetic pull, almost magnetic, that makes you feel you need to check on them. Shared thoughts, sudden emotions, even spontaneous telepathic conversations. And in moments of silence or absence, their soul will still find a way to reach you. You may feel touched on your skin in sleep or sense a kiss on your forehead in a dream. This presence is real, and it's one of the clearest signs you're connected beyond time and space. And it doesn't stop there. This connection begins to unlock parts of you, spiritual gifts, hidden talents, and deep energetic shifts that you may have never accessed before. Your gifts and chakras begin to open. The twin flame union doesn't just stir your heart, it activates your soul blueprint. You may begin to access spiritual gifts that were dormant, or deepen ones you already had. This is because the connection raises your frequency, preparing you for your soul mission. After meeting your twin, many people report intuitive upgrades, clairvoyance, clairaudience, telepathy, sudden healing abilities or energy sensitivity, channeling messages from guides or spirit, creativity bursting open, writing, art, music, dance, chakra awakenings, heart, third eye, and crown especially, emotional purging, old traumas rising to be healed, feeling guided by an invisible hand towards certain people, books, or teachings. You may go through periods of emotional upheaval, but these are signs of inner clearing. You're being reshaped, rebirthed, prepared for purpose. Your twin flame triggers this not to hurt you, but to help you become more of who you truly are. But beyond all the energy, the growth, the awakening, there's something even more profound. It's that deep, undeniable soul recognition. The moment you look into their eyes and just know, a deep soul recognition that can't be denied. This is perhaps the most powerful and mysterious sign. From the very first meeting, there is a feeling of remembrance, not just attraction. You may look into their eyes and feel like you've known them for lifetimes. There is no awkwardness, no pretending. You are seen fully, completely. People describe it as finally being able to breathe, coming home, feeling like I've waited for them my whole life, like our souls had a secret handshake. Even if you come from different cultures, lifestyles, or ages, the connection overrides logic. There is instant familiarity, like two puzzle pieces that fit perfectly. You can be completely yourself, and you may discover parts of you you never knew existed through them. This recognition isn't always peaceful. It may scare you. It may challenge you. But you'll never forget it, because it comes not from the mind, but from the soul, and that's when it becomes clear. This is not ordinary love. This is sacred destiny. It's a soul contract, a divine appointment that changes everything. If you're reading this and nodding, feeling chills or tears rising, you already know. You're not imagining it. You're remembering it. Twin flames come into each other's lives not to complete each other, but to awaken each other, to bring each other home to their divine self, to serve love, healing, and transformation, not only for themselves, but for the planet. The moment your twin flame enters your life, your soul begins to shift. And though the journey may be filled with shadows, silences, and separations, It is all part of the sacred fire that forges the strongest light. Trust what you feel. Your soul knows the way. So let yourself feel it. Let your heart be curious. Because maybe, just maybe, what you're feeling is only the beginning of a much deeper journey. What if the signs aren't just confirmations, but invitations? What if your dreams are messages from their higher self, gently guiding you closer? And what if the pain is simply the final purge before you rise? Stay open, stay aware. Ask your soul to show you the next step. And always remember, when it's true twin flame love, the universe always makes a way.